Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good morning, however. I do not know where you are, and when you look at this video, one of these formulas will apply. I'm here to show the latest crocodile we've done for one of our customers. Was a 7 3/8 wrist. I say this because it is especially important for wrists that under 8 was deployment buckles. It gets very tricky. I show you why for a moment, if I can see this. I have an 8 wrist, and see, this is a deployment buckle. So if I put this here on my 8 wrist, it somehow works. It's in the middle, and it fits the curve. But now when you have a smaller wrist, this buckle becomes actually it moves where it's not should not be. You have, if you don't, you have too much. This is too long. So we use special buckles for smaller wrists, such as this. You see that that is. I mean, can you see this? So then it's easier to fit. It's maybe the only way to really fit it, but anyway, I say this because it's not easy to understand at first, but smaller wrists and deployment buckles are not necessarily friends. A strap like this can always be converted, not always, but most, to a regular tang buckle. So, but nevertheless, here it is. I want to show it because of that, and also it turned out very nice. And these are very on my scale of difficulty. They are maybe up there. Such a crocodile is a tough little thing. It has horn plates, and so you gotta do this in a special way to stitch this and all that stuff. This has an inside a wicked and Craig lining, which is vegetable tanned and is very, very friendly to your skin. It's ordered for 22, and that's what this is just our demo watch for this one. It's a Tudor, and it's a 22. So I can show you this. It's very nice. Here it has a couple. You push that in, and then it opens. How you close it is at first a little to get used to. On the wrist it's easy. You close this, you bring this over, you put this in here, and then you close the wrist. Click, and see, it's in. It's easier than to when you go like this and like this, let's say, and then want to fiddle this in. That's not so good. So here this is more elegant. That's why I show it. It's much easier on the wrist, I promise. I also have very little room here on to do it, but anyway. So then it goes like this, and you click it, and then it's solid. A strap like this really has to be broken in. I mean, worn in. These are a handful. But once it's worn in, it's probably your most comfortable ever. But anyway, it has a nice plating, the alligators here, and it's every alligator strap is totally unique. Every cut of the hide is unlike the first one. So every buckle is every strap is just a work of art in itself. So if somebody looks for something totally unique, it's even hard to shoot pictures and say here, because the next one is just can't be like that. These are unique. It's like one painting from a great artist, not that yeah, anyway, it's not like the other. So one is very, very different from the other. I try to have somewhat of a similarity was the cuts that you're not totally surprised, but that's how it is. It's a beauty once you wear it a little bit. It's even more beautiful. The first three are always double saddle stitched here for extra durability, and then you have the little keeper here, the loop. This is a great buckle in itself. Took me a while to find. Do you see how the buckle, when you close it, is flat in here? Well, not only when you close it, also before. This whole thing is easier to close on the wrist because then you have some stability. But see here, but some of them have a hump here, then they build up thicker. But this one is like that, and it's adjustable. Here was the holes. It's somewhat adjusted for your wrist. That was ordered, but if it needs to be adjusted, this flips up, and see this mushroom stud, then you comes out and you put the next one over. But please be careful when you put this in there. It's all precision cut, so it stays in there and fit. But I have had some rough handling before, and then all of a sudden it's not what you bargain for. But it's somewhat pre-adjusted. See, and then you close that U, so it goes in here, and then it stays on there like that forever and ever. Anyway, I like it. It always has to be that I like it. See, for the keeper we use a special part of the crocodile because it looks better as a keeper when it's like that. We use rivets that are lead free, Terra. They are expensive rivets, and so the inside is relatively skin friendly. This is stainless steel, so here you have that. It's a handmade, of course. Everything, just no machines used. The machines we use are machines like that. For example, it gives us the distances, if you can call this a machine, but certainly some people would call this a hole punch. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to show one of our crocodiles, and it turned out nice, and show it off. Talk a little bit about it. It should go out shortly to you. Thank you for purchasing with Mueller & Son. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you like that. And we have a website, muellerandson.com. You can also visit for parts and watch straps and watches, or drop me an email. Contact me directly that way if you like. And here it is, that beauty. That most breaking in is probably in this region, that it presses itself more when you wear it. And please, here you put this in here first. I'm not doing it, but and then it slides in here, and you close it, and then you have that. Then you have the most elegant closer, see, and then you click it, and that's how it goes. Here's the click, what I do here with my thumb and press on here, of course this is where your wrists are, so it's you get the hang of it quickly. I use it one of those, and I can do it even in the dark. Anyway, on my wrist was my year old strap, but anyway, it's here it is. It's a beauty, and I hope you like it as much as we do. Thank you, and until next time.